Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we solve Leetcode daily challenge, problem number 64, minimum path sum. So I have a rule, like whenever I see minimum path or maximum path sum in a grid or a matrix format, like the first approach which comes to my head is using dynamic programming. Okay, and usually this approach is the most optimized and the best approach. Okay, in this kind of a problem. So I'm going to use the exact same approach for this. And what we'll be doing is give it an m plus n grid filled with non-negative numbers. Find a path from top left to bottom right, which minimizes sum of all numbers along its path. Basically, we have to figure out a path such that sum of all the numbers in the path is minimum. Okay. So, okay. What we'll do is let's let's use memorization instead. Not go on DB side. Let's use some other technique or simpler techniques. So what I'll be doing is with each cell, you can either go to your left or down, right? You can go to left or down. So what I'll do is I will check which cell I can move to from a particular cell. For example, if I start from this, I can either go to 4 or either I can either go to this one, which will ends up at 2. Then from 3, I can go to 5 and 1, and from 1 as well, I can go to 5. So basically, I have to figure out a way through which we get the minimum path uh, at the time we reach this particular cell. So what I'm going to do is I will take this row, and what I'll do from the first column, like the indexing starts with a zero, so 0, 1, 2. From the first column, I will keep on adding. For example, the value in this cell will become 4. The value in this will become 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, so I'm taking I minus 1 and I'm adding that, right? Similarly for first column as well. So now we have this uh, fixed row and fixed column. And rest all other cells we can populate. Okay, using the simpler technique, either we can reach to this cell from this one, which is your row minus 1 and same j, or from the right cell. Oh, sorry, left cell, which is same row and j minus 1 column. Okay, so let's move to the solution. Okay, so first things first, I want to check how many rows we have and how many columns we have. So we can get rows by simply calculating or getting the length of grid. Columns can be figured out by how many elements I have on a single array. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, I'll perform an arithmetic operation on first row and first column, right? So for that, row range one comma rows grid. I'm moving the row. We'll fix the column same. Like this is for the fixed column. Okay, and we will add grid row minus one to the fixed column. And for the row, we will fix our column, right? For the row, sorry, for the fixed row, we'll fix the row and we'll increment our columns, right? In columns, let's just copy the same. And this will be the other way around, 0, column, and 0, and column minus 1, column minus 1. So now we have our fixed row and our fixed column, right? Next is we have to write a nested loop for row starting from index 1 and for column with same. Okay. Now you just have to update the value at a particular index I comma j, let's say, with the sum of minimum from the cell above, which will be grid row minus 1 column or grid row column minus one, which will get your left cell, right? So we will update the value at I comma j with the sum of the value itself plus minimum from either your cell above or from the cell on the left. So once we complete this operation, we'll get the answer at the last cell, right? So for last cell, we will use rows minus one and column minus one. This is it. Like this was the complete solution. Let's check out the test cases quickly. So the test case is not clear. Let's submit for further evaluation again. Awesome. So the solution was accepted, and I think last time I submitted the same solution, I was getting a really high score on the runtime. So yeah, thanks again guys for watching out the video, and stay tuned for the upcoming ones. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.